video, we continue the chapter 4, class and object, 类和对象, and we move to 4.2, which is talking about private property and the private method. So in the mind map, I want to show you here. So you can read this content from the book, but I give you our link, which I will mention that later on during the video. Is talking about actually we are having the 3 types of the class resources when we're talking about how to access the resource in a class. So private is just one of that. So I put some basic information here. So first type of the class resource is public. Then we have the protected resource, and the last is the private. The public resource is the same as what we talked about last video in 4.1. Is the standard class and object. This is the by default. If you don't make any special the type of the naming schema, all members in the Python class are public classes or public resources. The protected is the resources of a class are accessible from within the class and are also available to its subclass, which means it can be accessed within the same class and can be inherited to the child class. No other environment is permitted to access. This enables special resources to the parent class to be inherited by the child class. The convention for this is using our single underscore to the class resource naming. And then the last is the private, just compared to the protected. If you use double the underscore before the class resource name or as a prefix, you create our private resources. And the private member of the class are denied access from the environment outside the class. So that if you see our class have our class resource inside with our double underscore as the prefix, this means the programmer defined this as a private class. But you will see during the demo, it still can be accessed through our new name of the standard. So it's not 100% permitted, but from this the way of working or the programming style, if somebody say this is our private classes, try not access that because that's not the intention from the programmer. And we will also mention this instance as one built-in function. So let's do the demo all together. So here is our book, and I have this 4.2. So let's create. So as we already mentioned, is let's start to do this persons class. We already have a class to number 4. So let's create number 6 so that it's not conflict. Using this number 6 py, we try to define the private class. So here is let's make a class person, and then we have this initialization method init with self and with name with age, and we put our default value like before, so that you don't need to key in our age if you want to use the default value. So self name is name, self age is we use a double underscore is age. So that is the you now see the different from this definition. So now we put this one indent back. So it's outside this initialization this method. So we'll get age. From self means you have our age defined as our private the resource, and but you still can access that from your inside class. So return self underscore age. So here is in, and then another def is set age. So you can do the change self new age, and then we can put is some condition, because you should not have some the non-realistic age. So first is if there's no the new age is empty, then return. Second is if not, this is what we are mentioned in the man map is age instance means you are compare the type. So we put is a new age. We want to check whether this new age input is integer. If that's not integer, you will return without doing anything. And then if new age minus 0, so we gave a default value 1, so that is more than 0. So but if you want to override from this default value, give our the minus or the negative value, then you will trigger this return. Then last is we use this underscore, so private the resource self to the new age. So now we made our new assignment. So that is our class. Then we put our instance p equal to person. So we gave our eyes. So if we don't give anything, so it will get this age 1. So let's see. So print p.name. Let's run this first. Is eyes. So let's put this print first. Let me just print p.age. So p.age, person object has no attribute as age. So we don't have this age. So because you can see now this is private, you cannot directly get that. So what we can do is p.get age, but get age is a method, so you need to have this open and close parentheses. So you get this one. So this one is my default value. So if I put some 20 here, then I get 20. So because what I put is I transfer age here, but this age is assigned to our private the age. So you can consider here. So compared to the earlier one, so what we have this one. So you see, if we have self.age equal to age, then you can print the P1 age, P2 age directly, because you can access this initialize the method. Within that, you have this initialize the resource. But if you define this underscore age, then it's private. You will get this arrow. So what I will put here is print p.age will have arrow. Then you will get this as your reference. And then let's continue. We have our change because you cannot do the p.age equal to 30 now. So if you do this, you cannot get that because there's nothing. There's no p dot h as the property. So even you want to set that, there's a new this kind of the properties. But if you want to use p dot underscore underscore h, so that's also nothing. So if you want to change the age, you need to use this set age. So let's see. So p dot set age. Now I will put this AAA. So like I will try to print, and I try to get. You see, it's nothing changed because it's returned this one. And you can also give, if not a new age, so you can print not existed. So that is one. You should give our some error message. That is a handling. Age must be integer. And this one, print age must over 0. So let's try to run again. Then you get this one. So because you gave a string, so that not correct. Then let's put this p set age minus 5, and let me print. So age must be over 0. So that means then I return without any operation. Then it says age is still 20. So when set age is still the 20, because set age equal to new age. This new age is no change. And then let me see p dot set age is integer minors. So if I put this as, that's also not exist because I put that as empty value. So now, so then that means there's not new age is true. So this will be putting that is not existed. And then this, let me put that p dot set age. If I give that 30, so I print. So now it's correct because it's follow all the rules and is not have those error. Then they will set the new age. This new age is read from this 30 and set this new age to this private the property resource. Then we will print p. But if you want to print p dot underscore underscore p dot underscore underscore h, you will get same error like this one. So person object has no object. So to this one and also to this one. So that is the same. So arrow. So that is the first one. So you have our initial feeding for this private the resources. But I want to mention is this one. There's not the absolute result for the data that cannot be accessed because when you create our private resource, actually the private property or method can still use this the object dot underscore the class name underscore underscore the property name. So let's see print p dot single underscore, and this is the person double underscore age. So now let's see. So here is the 30. So get print print this one. So let me see single print. So let me put, this is the print. So let me put this comments. So now you can see here. So we can just give an indicator. So access private property. So you can see here, days 30 is based on the standard way. So we use getAge, this method, but this last one, we still do the direct access. So that means the private or even the protected is not forbidden 100%. You still have some, I don't want to call this as the backdoor, but you need to understand this. The Python is not fully forbidden. You access the private cloud, the private the property, but you need to follow the certain the common rules, because if you read this underscore, I would like that you try to understand the philosophy from the original programmer, because he or she wants this as our private resource. If you can do like this, you are breaking the original idea, because people want you to use the more standardized way or more secured way to access the resource, not this way. But this is the weapon on yourself. You can use that at your needed. So that is the private, the property or private resource, I should say. Next video, we will go to this magic method. So let's take that later. Thank you for your watching. Bye for now.